Syed Abbas, we tried very hard for the Congress to come in, but would you not reckon DK Shiv Kumar extremely vocal? 2 days ago, he spoke up for Bilkis Bano, he spoke up for other rape victims. Today, when mic is put to DK Shiv Kumar, he turns around and says, I don't quite know about the case. Really?
I honestly believe that be it Nirbhaya, be it Bilkis Bano, or be it even the minor girls here, I truly believe that irrespective of party lines, the leaders must speak about it. The fact of the matter, be it a very influential Maulana, Maulvi, Mullah, seer, pontiff of a Mutt, or even a Pandit, or even a priest, all are equal. Nobody is above the law. The fact of the matter is, the question raises to the BJP. The BJP is in power. The police is in the hands of the power.
What pressure is the Congress putting? What pressure is the Congress putting? When your own party, the people, no, Syed Abbas, when the Congress party people are going to be asked about this case and they say, we don't know, let the police is doing the right thing, we'll take action. Is this what the opposition needs to do? Usually the Congress is forthcoming and say it's a job to put pressure. Where is the pressure?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Undoubtedly, I completely agree with you with the front that opposition, be it the JDS, be it the Congress, or even the other parties here in Karnataka, must and should do their duty of being in opposition. But we raise the question to the opposition, and opposition must, and so the people in power. Why isn't there an arrest? I'm aware of the POCSO charges. There is no provision for an anticipatory bail. And how does this pontiff get the anticipatory bail, whereas it's a non-bailable offense? The fact of the matter, ma'am, I'm a father to a minor at home. I'm shocked when such charges arises, because who do we trust? Who do we have faith on? Sometimes we need to keep the politics aside and fight for the right. That is the only way to go. Because being a brother, being a son, being a father, that means a lot.
Syed Abbas, that's all well and good coming from you, but a party like the Congress today could have turned around and said, arrest this man. What the party said today was, we don't know about the case. Why? Because it suits them politically. I want to cut across to Vivek Reddy, senior advocate, Karnataka High Court. He'll be putting forth the BJP stand this evening. Mr. Reddy, you have somebody like Mr. Yediyurappa who says conspiracy. He's already cried conspiracy in the face of minor girls saying that they were raped by this man. Before an investigation, Mr. Yediyurappa says it's conspiracy.
Well, I think, first of all, until and unless there is a full-blown investigation and the facts have come out clearly, I don't think anybody can intervene with that process or short-circuit that process and say that this is a conspiracy. From the inputs that Mr. Yediyurappa may have had, he may have believed that it is a conspiracy. But the point is,
what inputs could Mr. Reddy, Mr. Yediyurappa have? Sir, I want to ask you one question. What inputs could Mr. Yediyurappa have? Hear me out, sir. Hear me out, sir. What inputs could Mr. Yediyurappa have that this was a conspiracy when the probe hasn't even begun? What could be the inputs?
Absolutely, you're right. I think, first of all, the investigation must complete, and only when the full-blown trial or the charge sheet is drawn up, the statements of witnesses are taken, the ocular evidence is taken, and also the evidence pertaining to Section 164 statement is taken of the child. I think unless and until this process is complete, we cannot prematurely press the button and say that this is a criminal conspiracy. So this, the BJP stands by it. The BJP has detained this man very clearly.
Sir, please tell me, where is this man detained? This man is not detained. We've spoken to the Karnataka police. They said there's no detention. Are you breaking news on the channel by saying that this man on our screen is detained?
Well,
are you confirming this? Because the Karnataka police till date says no detention.
Correct. He was moving over to Maharashtra. At that point of time,
he is in his Mutt, sir. He is in his Mutt. He is in very much in Karnataka. There is no detention.
Yes. So therefore, we have to examine the facts. See, the point is this. In case the seer is involved, I don't think the government is going to protect this man in any manner. It is going all out to ensure that justice is brought to him. Whether he is a seer or whether he is an ordinary person, it does not matter at all.
Mr. Reddy, I want to ask you one question. What do you mean by the government is going all out, the police is going all out? How many days has it been over? It's been over 2 days.
The police is investigating the matter.
Sir, hear me out. It's been
Yes.
over 2 days since these FIRs were lodged. In a POCSO case, it's less than 2 days that the accused is picked up. And you're telling me that they're going all out, there hasn't even been a detention.
Well, you have to look at the entire surrounding circumstances, the evidence, the statements of witnesses, the statements of the accused, the 164 statement of the child.
Again.
We have to ensure that all this is taken in. Remember, there was a case of Ramchandrapura Mutt, a similar allegation against a seer. It was not under POSCO, it was a general 376 allegation. The allegation was vitiated with so much of falsity that ultimately he was acquitted.
Don't dilute.
Now, due to this position, I think the police must balance, the prosecution must balance this whole process. It must ensure that there is credible investigation, there is credible information to back this investigation, and
Please
before,
let me
if at
come
all
in.
an arrest
Sir,
is made,
in POCSO,
if
what
at all an
matters,
arrest is
sir,
made,
forget about
the
POCSO.
arrest
There is
is
no
made on
investigation.
proper
The
grounds.
onus of rape
What is wrong
lies,
with that?
sir, the onus of rape lies on the accused. And under POCSO, it's very different.